wrong place, bitch, you know I kill you dead. Place, bitch, you know I kill you dead. Look at my stilo, I'm the baddest ever step. You in dead. Look at my stilo, I'm the baddest ever step. You in the wrong place, bitch, you know I kill you dead. Look at my stilo, I'm the baddest ever step. You in the wrong place, bitch, you know I kill you dead. Look at my stilo, I'm the baddest ever step. You in the wrong place, you in the wrong place, you in the wrong place, you in the wrong place. Bitch, you can die, be born again, die, be born again, die, be born again. Bitch, you can die, be born again, die, be born again, die, be born again before I do a song with you, ho.
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming out with another recap. We talking Justice Cabaret. Better yet, we talking this long drawn out season. Now I love this season. It's been great so far. But Joseline, it's time to pack up your cabaret boots. Okay, it's time to hang up the stripper pole. Because this season is dragging just a little bit. Not gonna lie. Like, I feel like this episode's when we really should have found out who's winning that 50K. So, yeah, it's time to wrap it up. Now, Neek ends up getting into it with the girl. She starts scrapping. They start tussling in the middle of the bus, mind you. I don't know why they think it's a bright idea to fight on that bus, because somebody's going to get hit that's not intended to get hit. Because the bus ain't that big. It's nobody's bus, okay? So, Neek is arguing with the girls. Raven is starting to go off because she needs her respect. You need to respect OGs, okay? If I hear her say respect OGs one more time, I know something. All right? My whole thing is the OGs, to me, don't garner the behavior to have all of this respect owed to them. I feel like when it comes to the OGs, they need to speak up a little bit more and be a little bit more tough. Like, to me, Drea's too quiet and too soft. Do I feel like Neek has the right to be rude to them? No. Do I think she has the right to think that she's better than them? No, but it's just like, you got to kind of garner some respect sometimes. And it's like, Drea, even when she was yelling at Neek, I couldn't take her serious. She's like, ah! I was like, oh, girl. I kind of felt bad for her. Not gonna lie. So it's sort of like, you got to kind of garner that respect if you really want that respect. So I don't think Neek, to me, is completely in the wrong, because we have yet to see proof of her being this out of control monster. I will say, Neek, you are drunk boots down, okay? That bitch was off for loco. I think she had a 40, some weed, vape, and probably some powder donuts. Like, she was like inebriated than a mother effer, okay? They started to basically, Raven really calls her out for thinking that she's better than and not respecting the OGs, and she feels as if she doesn't know how to talk to people. Now, I do feel like there might be some truth into this, because if all these girls are saying it, it must be a glimmer of truth in it. It's just annoying that Zeus isn't showing us this, because now we just have to go on their word. And from what we see, to be honest, the OGs are biased. So, of course, they're going to feel away over a girl who knows how to dance probably 10 times better than them. So, as they're arguing, they end up getting off the bus. They end up going to the performance space. Child, that looked like it was in the middle of the streets, out and about. Joseline said she had to test Melissa. She said, Melissa, you mean to tell me you want me to shake my titties, show my pussy in the street? In the highway? By the sidewalk? Like, it was like the event space was like outside. It was out in the open. They had to perform in these sectors. Not gonna lie, I love the stage though. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually pretty. Like, even though it was outside, it was like a unique dance space. You know what it reminded me of? Y'all know the music video, when I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to be a star. I want to be in movies. It was giving that, the music video. If y'all look at the behind the scenes of it, it looks the exact same. Like, the little sections, that little upstairs situation, like, it was giving me very much Pussycat Dolls. So I kind of lived for it. Joseline was sort of worried because she didn't know if she could have her punani out. So she didn't want to kind of get in trouble by the Mexican police and get arrested. Okay? Y'all know about the Mexican police. I don't want to go to Mexican jail. Work to Megan James. So they start rehearsing. Mind you, Ricardo starts putting them up into where they're going to be. Y'all got to understand, this is right after that whole squabble that they had out there in the grass when they was drinking, hopping in the pool and some more ish. So the bitches was tired, okay? And they sort of looked like it, and it was sure as hell dancing like it. After they do their rehearsals, they put them in these little tang orange cabaret outfits. I'm not gonna lie, it was giving mariachi, okay? Mariachi. It was giving a little bit mariachi, okay? It looked like they was finna dance to fast Mexican music, okay? But they look very, very cute though. The outfit was cute. So they go out there and perform. As they're performing, you guys, Danny's wig flies back. I thought it was respect to OGs. A real OG would have her wig tacked down. Now, this is why the OGs don't be getting respect, because they be doing newbie-ish. I'm talking about her wig almost flew the off. Imagine if her wig flew and it hit Joseline. Joseline would have tear her out the frame. You feel me? This is why them new girls don't be respecting the OGs, because they do stuff like this. That's some Ricky stuff. That is some Ricky stuff. I'm sorry. You know, you moving around like that. You need to make sure your hairpiece is intact. That's a dancer's, knowledge right there. Anybody knows that. You don't even got to be a dancer to know that. You're going to be moving around like Beyonce and them. They make sure they move around and they hop up and down with their hair set the way that it is, because they want to test out if they make a certain movement, if that wig gonna fly off, because it's very embarrassing. Okay. Nonetheless, the performance looked really, really lit. I will say that the audience looked like they was having a ball, and like I said, the event space to me, even though it was still given outside, it looked amazing. Okay, especially with the confetti and stuff at the end. So we end up seeing the performance at the end. Jocelyn says thank you to all the crowd. She goes about her business. It looked really, really good. Now, the next day, we see Neek, Rose, and MB meet, to where they start talking about who they think gonna win the 50K. They start also talking about Hennessy and how, she's a traitor. But Neek, you let Hennessy eat your cootie cat, so you're a weirdo too. I'm talking about you let her lick you from the rooter to the tutor, apparently. Okay? The girls are saying you was you did the num cakes, okay? So you're just like her. I'm just saying. For you to allow her to do that to you, that is a little strange in my opinion. I just feel like it's strange. You can't. I ain't gonna be scrappy with you. Next thing you know, you trying to f on me like now. Nah, get away from me. Okay. Now, they talk about who they think gonna win the 50K, but amongst each other, they feel like it's gonna be one of them out of the group. I will say I do think that it's gonna be out of those three and Erica. It's gonna be out of those four. That's who I think is gonna win that 50K. And they feel like Henny is a traitor because she basically was airing out her business. I don't know why Rose was surprised. Somebody like Henny is not really to be trusted like that. So that's why I feel like she shouldn't have told her business like that. Because although I feel like they knew each other outside of the show, I feel like they didn't know each other that long. And that's why they fell out so quickly. I don't think they go years back. I think it's like they just recently met and got cool as hell. That's what their friendship to me gives. So we see Raven and Drea sitting down with Joseline. They have like a very sentimental moment. They of course bring up Neek because Neek, her name stays in their mouth, and how they feel like she's a bully. Like that bully word, I hate that word on Zeus. Y'all use that word too loosely. Somebody get in a fight, an argument, you're a bully. Like get the hell out of here. But then it be people real life bullying on that network and on these networks, but y'all don't say nothing. Shut up. Like, I'm so sick of people using that word. Nick ain't no damn bully. Who the hell is she bullying? Please name me somebody. Hennessy, because she talking about her punani, but now Hennessy, Billy, and Rose about her breath. Like, shut up. I just really hate that word when it comes to some of these shows, because that is just not the case. It's not. Okay? So, Jocelyn sort of gets emotional because she feels like a lot of people do not care, feel like she doesn't care about the girls, and she really does. So, she gets very sentimental. She starts crying. We don't get these moments out of Jocelyn a lot, so it's always nice to see her get a little bit emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's always nice to see her shed a tear or two. Now, next thing you know, Melissa walks in. Melissa has gotten more handsome as the years went by. Like, she is like an A-class stud now. You feel me? She got like a gold strap. Like, no lie. I was like, damn. Like, you feel me? Like, she was a baby stud all over hip hop, but now she's like a gold star stud. You feel me? Strap has never been touched. Like, you just like, anyways, so she comes in. Josh is just like, if I wasn't married through ballistic and a man, I'd be married to her. Okay. And then Raven's like, she's the number one stud of the year. She's stud of the year. They sort of get up and walk away, right? Next thing you know, I see Melissa. You was over there at Iron Drea and Raven. But guess what? They stingy with a cootie cat, okay? The way he was eyeing them down, she wanted to lick before they head. So like the way she was just looking at them, I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. So she shares good news that Joseline is going to be on Playboy Mexico, as if we don't know that's the reason why halfway that she's there, which is amazing. Like, Joseline to me is a great example of having longevity in a career and believing in yourself. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that she's done, but that is the epitome of believing in yourself and not giving up. Like, that girl literally pushed through, like, going off of Love and Hip Hop. A lot of people thought she was going to phase into obscurity, and she kept going on. And now her songs are going viral by the minute. Like, you really got to give that lady her respect, regardless if you like her or not. Like, I don't know why Natalie doesn't tip her hat off to her, because it's like, you have to. You and Natalie and Joseline to me are the same girls on paper. They both have left a very famous reality show and have been able to have longevity in the media. Natalie's done it after leaving Bad Girls Club. Joseline has doing it after leaving Love and Hip Hop. Both of them to me deserve many of her respect. So they get on the yacht and they start partying, they start dancing. Somebody in the comments on Zeus app said, Joseline's Cabaret is amazing because of the variety of bitches. You get ugly hoes, pretty hoes, skinny hoes, bad bill hoes, BBW hoes. I said, as I'm watching, mind you, I read that comment before I watched that scene. When I watched that scene, I said that's what they were referring to. Because when they all got naked, I said that is true. Like, there is something for everybody in the cabaret. If you like a thicker girl, you got envy. If you like somebody that's a little bit on the frailer side, the skinnier side, you only love you some Dre and Danny. If you like you some thick, you might like you some Erica. You feel me? If you like you some pretty bomb, you gonna like you some Neek and a little rose. Like, it's just like there's something for everybody. So shout out to Joseline for really being inclusive. Because Natalie could never. I'm playing. But no, they had a ball. It looked like they really, really had a ball. I know the production team at Zeus, them niggas, they be having the time of their life filming the cabaret. Because all they see is pussy and boobs. And shout out to that Joseline also doing Cabaret Wasted. That's the Joseline's Cabaret version of Batty Batty Shot O'Clock. As if we ain't peeped, that's what that was. But I see it. My whole thing is, y'all can't be talking about getting drunk and the professionalism when y'all talking about Cabaret Wasted. It's either Cabaret Wasted or Batty Bat or not. Okay, one or the other. I'm just saying. So after that, Joseline picks Drea and Neek to go to her to the Playboy shoot. I'm not mad at those two choices because, like I said, as much as Drea does stuff that gets on my nerves, you can never question her danceability. And Neek's also danceability. So I'm not mad at the choices at all. I'm really not. To me, it makes sense. Okay. And the episode sort of ends off there. Okay. Like I said, I feel like they're sort of dragging this season, but I guess. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below, and where are babies?
No personal thing.